So good morning. One of the things we didn't do is I haven't shown you the barn upon completion. So it's the end of December now, and I apologize for not putting up more videos, but I had surgery, so I've been quite literally sitting on my butt for a couple weeks, and even editing's been really hard because I have to sit instead of lay down. So let's get to it. I'll show you what the finished product looks like and some of the stages within the build. Honey.
What time is it?
Mr. Wolf.
Go for it. Started? Yeah. Okay.
it down about 1.5 feet, 2 feet. It's okay. That's why the people get paid big money after they've done this for 30 or 40 years. So this is Leanne's first time on the backhoe. There you go, bring them both at the same time. There you go, perfect. Just like that. And that's where that stump is there. So go more to your left, yeah. Yeah. Get it good, get in deep. Yep. And then when you get alongside of it, turn left or right. Yep, there you go. There, now go left or right. There you go.
Okay. So Mama's turning around. Do you hit a stump? So we're gonna try to level it out a bit more and see how much digging we need to do. The pigs haven't been causing us any trouble, so that's nice. Hey, piggies. Got some sleeping up there. Sleeping up there. It's nice. It was the first time I ever got to run equipment like that, and takes a little bit to get used to, but it was quite a bit of fun. I'm excited for this to be mostly level and for us to put our 4x4s in those concrete, I don't know what they are, squares for the foundation, but hopefully we can get that done before we have dinner. That'd be nice.
What are you doing?
Ta-da! Just gotta cut that guy. There's a frame. That means there'll be a floor today.
Oh, thank God.
A little bit higher though. Look at this. Mom, come stand next to what the barn floor will be. Look how. Yeah, and don't be deceived. She's like 6'2".
I am not. I mean, I kind of actually don't. I'm really happy I'm not.
If you were, you'd be able to get into your barn.
Ridiculous.
So obviously the door is probably going to go over here or something because the dirt, like this is pretty much level. So, but look how big this is going to be. We'll build up the dirt here so that the animals can walk in. So I think it'll be good. So this side will be where the entrance is. And then that side might be...
I think I might actually build stairs too though, because I need an entrance. And I didn't want to go in to load all the...
There could be a loading area.
I was just thinking like, this here's about the same height as my truck, right?
Right? The back of your truck is ridiculous.
So if we were to like put a door here...
Sorry, pigs. Keep napping, keep napping. once we have a floor up and we back the truck up, we'll be able to see. But yeah, I think that some dirt could go in here, some gravel. I don't know, what do you put underneath of a barn so that it doesn't...
Put anything under the barn once we put the floor on.
That's fair. Well, I thought maybe gravel or something so that... Oh, there they are. They want our birds.
Well, we will have to frame them in so the pigs don't get in there.
See, that's the thing. So, anyways, we're pretty excited. We're a day behind, but really, if we get the floor up and we, like right now, it's not even 9 yet. So if we get the floor up before even 10, we got to put all, what are those things called?
Joist hangers.
The joist hangers on. So measure those out, throw them on. We have to do the center. We have 2 more concrete things going in the center there so that we can have more support. But yeah, so there we go. Oh yeah, and that's the barn floor that we built. We didn't take any photos of it yesterday. Ugh.
No, we didn't, did we?
We didn't take anything. After we feed all the animals, we go back and we show them the barn.
If there's enough time, because you got a flight.
Fine.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
So we're in the new barn. It still needs some doors. But when you come into the barn from the goat side, you enter. There's 4 stalls. Graham's putting the doors on them before he goes to Vancouver. This stall here we're actually going to change because I didn't want a stall back here. I wanted it just to kind of go straight across from here to the other side. And then this would be my workspace and where I put the grain and stuff and where I put the milk stand. So that's gonna go get changed. And then the rest of the space is just open. So I'm gonna have, each stall will have its own feeder. Moms are going in there hopefully tomorrow, the next day. We'll see. I haven't really had any big sign that they're getting ready. Usually there's a sign within 24 hours, so I haven't seen that. So we'll see. So I went and got a new mineral feeder. 3 more feeders, grain. Got to build some hay feeders in there. Gotta get Graham's stuff out of here. He's finished work finally tomorrow. So he'll be able to do some work in here for me and get this done before he goes down to Vancouver to work. So it's really hot in here, which I get. We haven't put the top. So this one here still has the bottom of the wall that's not done. So he's got to put a bottom there. I'm not too panicked if he doesn't get the tops in right away because that still allows lots of airflow. These stalls are nice because they're solid on either side here. So they're not big. These are not stalls that the moms are going to stay in for long. By any stretch, but they're big enough, based on all the measurements that I've done and all the research I've done, they're big enough for the Nigerians to have their babies. So I got to put new fresh straw down in here, clean it all up nicely, and then hopefully these moms start having their babies. So they're 2 weeks past what the vet figured. And I mean, it was a guess because we have no idea when conception happened. The lady that I bought these goats from, really nice lady. But a bit of a scatterbrain, I think, because she inherited these goats from a friend of hers who was really sick. So she had no idea about the goats. So it's just kind of I mean, they're sweethearts. They need to start liking me more. But that's part of the reason why we got the Weathers, because they are so friendly. Thomas and Leo are just crazy friendly. So hopefully that'll help out. So yeah, so as soon as the doors get put on these stalls, I'll have a better idea of where I can put the hay feed. But they're nice. They're 4 feet high, but they're good. And Graham wants to put them solid. The only thing that I'm questioning as to whether or not this little lip will stay or if he can take it out, because now I can't sweep in those stalls unless I bring the floor up, which, you know, by the time I think I put the mats down, maybe they will come up. I don't know, but we'll see. Graham built me great doors. So the front door, actually, I got to get a latch for, but it's a split door with a whole door for the goats. So this is the barn. Pretty excited. We've got 3 stalls here. I got to put mesh up on the door, right? And then we've got the back area. I have to actually move it because this door doesn't open all the way, because I put a piece down there. So it's just, it's short by like a ½ an inch. So I'll move it about an inch. I got to put a hay feeder here in the corner. And then I'm going to probably put my milk stand in here, but on the inside, on the outside in that back corner there. So that'll be good. Or I might even actually put it in this little space where all the tools currently are sitting, because the tools aren't staying in here. Right, so I actually might put the milk stand in here. But I'm pretty excited because when this door is closed, I've got lots of room back here. So I could put my 2 tubs for goat food. I'm going to put a shelf here, right here, for things like their clippers. And actually I put the clippers where the milk stand is going to be. For their clippers, for the mineral, for their shots, stuff like that. Because I have needles that I need to use for when they get their vaccinations and stuff like that. So the vaccines can't be out here because they can't freeze, and everything else can be. That corner there, I'm going to be putting up a camera. So Graham built me this door. It has 3 doors actually. It's this one here for the goats. This top piece here I wanted so that in the summertime when it gets really hot, I can open it. Now I don't think I can actually open this right now because of how much snow there is, but I'll give it a go. Oh yeah, Graham must have broken it because it was frozen the other day. So we have these solar lights that are actually really good. I've got a little bit of a tin overhang so the snow doesn't fall right there, but it's pretty close. We sealed up 90% of the side here, but on this side we didn't, and we're gonna have to. So originally when we had the pigs, the electric fence came out here, came over, and then across. You can kind of see the path. Well, I guess not really on the video. This here is where the hay gets stored, and there's that pig feeder I had that used to be basically where I'm standing. We've kind of blocked it off, but they can still get under there. So, and then we put some styrofoam up there. One fell out, obviously, during the minus 30 weather, to try and keep it. This door is nice to close when we're doing stuff in here to keep the bigger goats out or the little goats in. But for the most part, it stays open. Thankfully, we haven't had any real issues with predators. So we haven't had to worry about locking the girls up in the barn. And the girls come in here. When they come out of their stalls, this is what they do. The final inside the barn is Graham put up these platforms, sort of like what we did at the other barn. We put up these hay feeders here and there, and then one there. When it got minus 30, we put this little cover over top of where we have the baby goats, and then they have their heat lamp. We originally had 4 stalls in here. We now have 2, because what we've done is the 4x4. Stop it, Leo! Stop eating my strings. So now we, instead of a 4x4, we have actually a 4x8. So that's better for room, especially considering we put all 3 babies in here. No, honey, get out. But anyway, all that aside, that's the barn. So of course we built it right at the height of the lumber prices. A 2x4, the 16-foot 2x4s cost us $12 a piece. So that was a bit ridiculous. We did it as inexpensively as we possibly could, but I mean, there's a few things that we couldn't have avoided. All in, this 12 by 16 on 4x4 and concrete and everything else, not including labor, cost us $4,200 to build Canadian. And it's mind-boggling because, I mean, the last renovation we did at a house, that's what it cost me to do the kitchen. So and that was a 10 by 15 kitchen. So a little mind-boggling on the cost. And then there's these things.